Sound waves are picked up by this wonderful mechanical ear, the microphone, which is really a glorified telephone transmitter.
Thank you for the roses. So sweet. Oh, now that's scary.
Because, like...
Let's go. Here we are.
Good whatever to you, wherever you are watching this, whenever you are watching this. I am Dylan, and I've got a little extra headroom today, don't I? That's a little much. Let's bring it down. Thank you for joining today's episode of TikTok Around the Clock, where we analyze TikTok lives at 2 different times of the day. Thank you guys for joining in early. Rochi, king of all diffs, Dayla, good morning to you all. And Rochi and I were up late last night, especially late for Rochi, considering he's in the UK. Oh boy, I have not watched a full episode of Stuttering John in a long time. And he and Joey C individually have shitty shows, but oh my goodness, those guys with that nothing DG getting drunk, I could not turn away. Call the National Film Registry. We need to preserve what those 3 drunkards did last night. Good morning, G-Rob. And let's get right into it. We're actually starting in reverse today of what we usually do, starting with 7 p.m. And then we will be ending, I believe, with 11:30 a.m. And we have a nice little dance party beginning. Patrick Starr already queued up to give us the DMCA warning with some music that will not get us some strikes. And here we have Dad Dance. Let's see what Dad Dance has for us. I do believe there are 1 or 2. One might have gotten edited out because she was boring, but there is at least one sexy clown in this mix. I think they're in the evening mix, which is this one. Dad has the moves. Hopefully son got some of these moves. He will get all the chicks on the dance floor. Our buddy Russell Hartley could use some nice dance moves to get those chicks on the dance floor. Russell Hartley, I can't stop thinking about that guy who dated a hooker without realizing he was dating a hooker and drove her right up to her John's house. I miss you already, Russell Hartley. That was such an episode. He called her a sugar baby, but that woman who he was dating and didn't know was a hooker wasn't his sugar baby. She was mooching off his free house.
So this one, you guys, is there for the next 4 minutes.
Dad Dance had his one move, almost like an NPC. Dad Dance was with his singular move.
Click with 2 hands.
That's all Dad Dance knows, though.
Yeah, tap, tap, tap. Here we go.
Oh, you're breaking out Patrick again.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I think this is the succubus. Shut up and take my soul, succubus.
Philosophical today. Philosophical. I don't want to get too philosophical today. This got deeper than I hoped. I just wanted to make a cartoon, you guys. That's it.
See, the thing about this succubus is that butterfly is a vagina butterfly. She has an extra hole more than other women.
Yeah,
this succubus has a lot going for her.
Mad Max characters, you know, that like think they're living in the Mad Max era, like trying to survive, right? And then there's gonna be like the rich people that have their RVs and like
RVs,
you know, basically it's not a big deal.
Makes
They're
sense in the
just extended
post-apocalypse.
their stay. They're gonna have people who are stressed out because like they have to like pay for the RV they're renting, and then you have the protesters that were at
the
the
fake rich people again, like Russell Hartley. Russell Hartley was putting on an act yesterday.
There's gonna be so many stories from this.
All right, succubus.
I just think
you are sucking me in even more. I love writing partners. Let's get together and we will collaborate on this Mad Max thing where there will be so much conflict.
I'm right here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump into a random battle. See if somebody wants to.
Now that would be very succubusy, Rochi. If her largest clit because as we established, she has at least 2 vaginas, that succubus. If her largest clit turned into a dick and then started penetrating us, that would be something. Good morning, American Cupcake. And I just talked right over Freddy Krueger getting very annoyed at an Asian woman. And her and her husband, he pisses her off a lot. And she throws her shoe at him. I've seen that couple before. Good morning, Minnie Daylaw, who is definitely not the real Daylaw. Thank you for joining. And who's this guy again? Manusha. Oh, yeah, that's how it looks like it's pronounced, as Manusha. Oh, a highlights game. Everybody, we get to go back to the highlights game. I see Smashing Pumpkins. I see the Pet Shop Boys.
I think you should choose Spirits because the For You page brought you to us.
Exactly, Ben. You better stay here, Ben Tennyson. We winning here. We team bunnies.
Come on, Ferrets. We can do this. We can do this.
Hey,
he's
who
so
will win the
confident
race?
he's going to get this third win.
Who will win in a race? A bunny or fair? A bunny.
So here we see a different
No, not
variation of the battle.
necessarily.
We've seen a few examples of battles, and here it's just
Okay, but who's more
bunny
fun to play with?
versus
A
ferret. The bunny is a dude, the ferret is a lady.
She said they like your hair.
Thanks. It's kind of poofy today, so that's nice to hear.
I did say good morning, American Cupcake, didn't I? I believe I've given a hello to everyone in here. King of all diffs, thank you for joining. And we have Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man to be exact. I cannot go back to Pac-Man after the greatness that is Ms. Pac-Man. And you see, he is at a high fucking level here. He eats those large pills, the ghosts don't even change. He is going for the kill screen. I've never seen the kill screen myself. I take too many risks. I try to eat those ghosts at the last possible moment too many times and get fucked over. This clock is broken. At least it'll be right twice a day. Look away, Daylaw. We don't have many NPCs. I did have to start editing some out. That one episode I did, I definitely noticed there were way too many NPCs. This is a representation of what's going on, but some have to be edited out. Sometimes it's titties. Sometimes it's
you know what? I can't because it's so.
What was I saying? Titties happened.
I'll post a wipe down video.
Go back to the titties. The titties with the tattoos. There we go. Titties, as asked for.
You'd like to see what?
Titties. I just said.
But yes, we'll talk about fitness and fun and food. If you have any questions, start it off. Feel free.
How long are your nipples?
Yeah, if you just joined.
Or like our buddy, are you fucking? Or we start with that. Do the third input. I don't think this was on purpose.
Yes.
This is one of those where you give her a gift and she will do a dance or something, and it looks like the smoke machine went awry. This doesn't seem to be part of the act. Thank you for joining, Annie. We are midway through our first batch of TikToks at night, and then there was weirder stuff going on in the day. That will be our second segment today. Annie appearing with me on Harrison Young's show. Daylaw had some technical issues, but luckily he brought me and Annie there to do the show, so Harrison has something to put on public access television next week. Oh, come on, Hamster Wheel. I love you, Hamster Wheel. Taking me back to the toy there. Come on, Wonder Wheel. Come on, Hamster Wheel. Don't die on me.
I don't know what that is. My hair looks like it's been.
A ghost NPC.
Oh, food, please. I may have some more. I can't lift that. I'm too frail. I can't lift that. I'm too frail.
Ghosts use a lot of power to actually interact with the physical world. Oh, number 4. We have seen a lot of number 4. Number 4 is the superstar in these beauty pageants. They have 4 at a time. I don't know if number 3 and number 2 are being punished, or if they're on break, or if number 4 is just really a go-getter during this lunch hour of beauty pageants. Technical issues, Rochi. What's funny is Harrison Young has trouble working with the StreamYard. Daylaw is having trouble working with the Zoom, but he does have another week to figure it out. He was very excited. Dayla wanted to do it, and yes, I believe we did a good appearance. And if you have an Apple computer, there's 2 different versions to download depending on what Apple chip it has. That might be the problem, Dayla.
I don't really know what you're talking about, but that's okay. Go ahead, you can move on. You are confused as well.
I am confused.
I don't care. That's what you're confused.
I was talking over you at the beginning.
So I go in, and he had
First
put
date.
my name on the guest list, and I sat at the back of this like center. And I mean, there's probably like 500 to 1,000 people like in this room, like to see this guy who had his tickets. And I had never seen anything like that before. Like I was kind of weirded out to be there. And there's all these people like praying and like singing, and this.
Oh well, work is hard.
Guy literally stopped his show
What?
with all these people.
They're getting closer all the time. All right.
I usually don't do drops on the TikTok episode, but oh boy, she is really going on. I liked it better when you were talking about lot lizards or just being a booby lady and moving in front of the camera like Sophia does so well. And Bonnie and Sophia, top booby ladies on TikTok. And your new brand, your new bee, she's...
And he's like,
go back to booby lady.
Patricia here. And that little bitch who was in line, she's like, she's right here. Like she was like,
he even has to lay down.
Yeah, that bitch.
I can't stand this. Ooh, video gaming. I've played this VR game. This is fun, and I made it more difficult on myself. Stupid. Had the wrong paddle in the wrong hand, so I had to keep crossing very unnecessarily on the easy level, basically the hard level. It's the video game hour. And some people eat a bowl of cereal. I definitely need to troubleshoot that so you can be on Harrison next week, Rochi. Happy Thursday, Isaac Walmart. I hope you have your giant bowl of cereal and you're getting your sustenance much like Mags. Oh, I'm following Mags? Huh. Wonder what she did earlier to get me to follow her. How about that?
It's an endless bowl. I feel like you've been eating a while now. Take a while. Okay? And it is a really big bowl of cereal.
And she is a Vulcan, so that's a special little treat of seeing a Vulcan eat.
We got this.
Freddy is having another battle. He was having a hard time with an interracial couple with a Asian lady that just drove him up the wall. An Asian lady, she annoyed him to death. And now we have what appears to be a homosexual man going to outdance Freddy. That is a new tactic to outdance Freddy. Sexy Vulcan ears. I think you can get a real doll as a Vulcan. It shouldn't be too hard for them to modify a fuck doll's ears to get you a Vulcan sex doll. Oh, is that what Dirty Dalish looks like? I was unaware. Like most of you folks who I chat with, I don't know what you look like. Like Rochi has the Cardiff there, but he has told me that we look like brothers.
We got this. We got this.
So I have an idea. Freddy was getting into the dance party. Did you see him doing the camera movements? Kind of getting into it. Oh, hello, Shane. Rumor is he's a kid toucher, and yeah, he looks like it, doesn't he? I will be homeless by the 28th. It's been fun. Buy my art in link. And this is just a still picture.
You need to stop following.
There's more people doing still pictures on TikTok Live, and I do not approve.
Stop with the smiling emojis. You need to stop. It's all.
Thank you, G-Rob. Dirty Dalish has the elf ears. I guess I haven't noticed the avatar. I feel like we need a nice talkie going to this. Actually, I take that back. A silent movie with this theme. There's a lot going on in the bar with this playing in the background. Yeah, hi. You are the next composer on my moving picture lady. I love your work. Damn. Jason Voorhees, wonder if he'll be able to get himself a battle, and hopefully he won't be outdanced or out annoyed by someone with a large accent. A large accent. Didn't know where that sentence was going, and it just crashed into a wall. Half purple, half black. It's a Ravens girl. Tatted up Ravens girl.
Well, Deftones isn't how you get a goth girl, but that's how you'll get a metal girl.
Good advice.
Shoes.
She looks like she's from Balmer.
Shoes.
I think that's Balmer.
Thank you for the music.
I have DMCA free music. At the end, I'll have the title card of what we heard. Happy Soul Music is where I've been getting my DMCA free music. And we have a race. Pool balls versus a treadmill. I've seen this be exciting before. This isn't the most exciting pool ball race I've ever seen. Mummy milkers in the previous one? Yes, absolutely. They were jugs. Not all boobs I call jugs, but those were jugs that we saw. Absolutely, Annie O'Ryan. And the fetish bait people, for the most part, they know what they're doing, and they are working around the TikTok. Oh, it's horror night. We've got Ghostface. Yeah, they got to work around like the OnlyFans girls. They put the pepper emoji. Yes, I have one. Gotta work around to get people to see you fucking. Can't just outright say I'm fucking. See me here on TikTok.
바지 긴 게 좋거든요. 짧은 거 별로 안 좋아해. 그때 한번 반바지 입고서는
Is that a fuck doll? Or is that just a toy? That's got some giant titties.
Glizzy, my favorite. Glizzy, my favorite. I'm hungry. What's for dinner? I'm hungry. What's for dinner? I'm hungry.
It got kind of cut off what that one woman said. I'm not exactly sure. I'm afraid to go back too much. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, what did she say? Here, you get a second chance. I was thinking of the wrong one. She said nothing, but yeah, for the last thing that she said, and a second look at what may or may not be a fuck doll couple.
Glizzy, my favorite. Glizzy, my favorite.
Isaac Walmart asking if I like horror movies. Slither is my favorite horror movie. That made me fall in love with James Gunn. It is like a perfect horror movie. It hits all the beats. It's perfectly winking and silly while being horrific. And body horror, always good stuff. Slither, top of the line. 5. The number. Why can't I think of Jason's? Friday the 13th, number 5, has the best titties. I think they only have one pair of titties, but those are glorious titties. They fall under the jugs category. I had a fucking brain fart on Friday the 13th. We might have saw Bob Levy's daughter a couple there back. Very exciting stream there, but an even nicer stream. You should have a cooking show. No, I disagree. You should have an ice fishing show. You should have a show where you clean out the refrigerator. That's what I want. Lucky Rose here should have a show where she helps you clean out your refrigerator in her white t-shirt. And there were a lot of NPCs cut. As I was editing another one, I'm like, shit, this might be too many NPCs. I might have to toss this whole thing. It does seem to have reached its peak, though. The NPC. Oh, and look at that. We have a nice contrast going from the tit cooking to some monks. I'll take the titties. Okay, so Annie cannot have. What was her face? Rose over to clean out her fridge in her white t-shirt fridge cleaning show. Ooh, she has one.
Is my Instagram.
Abigail
So that's where
Cottontail.
you guys can find all my links.
Oh, and she has a different
That's where
name
you can find
here.
the Discord link in my story.
But yeah, she's fucking on
You can
camera.
also follow the little link on the board to my Discord and hang out with.
Yes, I do believe the NPC trend has reached its peak. I believe it'll be. I thought it was going to stick around for a long time.
Literally, and I literally don't care.
Oh, she has a lot to say.
Literally don't give a fuck, and literally you can suck my dick, and literally you're a bitch, and literally, bitch, I don't care. Oh my god. It's always men, like white men, that got so much to say. Like,
Yeah.
what is this fucking English class? I'm sure I could write a fucking better essay.
Okay, she does not like me at all. Here I am, a white man, all alone, doing 5 hours of broadcasting a week by my lonesome, having so much to say. What else? Oh yeah, English major motherfucker. As much as I've been talking about strong thesis statements with Tara Mooney, yeah, I don't think she's gonna like my white male not shutting up to English motherfucker ass.
Essay that you can.
Literally,
I'm not fucking
she will
home.
not.
Let me talk how the fuck I want.
Doing
Oh, sorry for getting you, Randy.
Fortnite, but I haven't decided for
J
sure.
Law
or not
saying
yet.
no more NPCs. This is balanced out with this is a titty heavy segment for all
It's
the
been really
NPCs.
up in the air for me,
So
honestly.
I'm attempting to do a balancing act. Some of these I have to edit more than I want to. Like that one NPC that turned on and off with gifts you gave her. I loved her. I lost a lot of viewers, and I realized, yeah, that segment went on way too long.
Everything y'all have done, everything. Just everything. Thank you. And have a beautiful night.
I wouldn't wear a belly shirt in that condition. In fact, who had a zinger on me? King of all diffs had a zinger on me. The thumbnail, he's asking, is that Dilly before his baby weight? It's actually me from just the other day. And I've made an effort to take a picture with the shirt I will be wearing for the TikTok around the clock. But yeah, just certain angles. As I've said, the weight that you want to be to not look fat is a 30. Well, the waist. A 34 waist doesn't look fat on television. A 36 does. So certain angles, I don't look like a fatty, fat. Certain angles, I do. Gotta find your good angle, Brittany Cobb. This isn't it. Well, your good angle would actually start with a different shirt. You can minimize that belly. Some people are into that belly. Most people are not. Oh, I must have had a particularly fat day that King of all diffs is asking about.
7 cones.
Lot of
from
weight.
McDonald's? No, 8 cones. Yo, thanks for the rose.
I apologize, Dayla,
10 cones from McDonald's.
but they are evolving.
Cones from McDonald's.
We
Yo, thanks for the rose.
need to document the evolution. They got Spider-Man. Spider-Man is no longer a playable character.
Yo, thanks for the 20
Choose your favorite superhero, but don't choose Spider-Man. He's no longer a playable character.
Roses. Yo, 20 cones from McDonald's. Yo, 33 roses. Yo,
Nice little dance move.
22.
I hope he changes to a dancing Spider-Man. Looks like he's got some groove to him. So I believe a dancing Spider-Man could have some legs once no one pays for him to spin in circles saying thanks for the roses. Yeah, he was about a Spider Alamar looking motherfucker. Really thin guy.
Now and forevermore.
She has not had voice lessons.
I promise not too far.
Spider Alamar as Spider-Man.
In my heart. There, and those are my hearts. You guys like them? Am I doing a pretty good job so far?
Keep with the hearts, lose the singing. Looks like a dickhead there, doesn't it? It's the microphone is separated. The dickhead and the oh, coming back. Hello. What's doing? How you doing? Oh, it's ASMR.
Thank you, Alan, for 130 chilies. We love Alan.
Well, I'll give you a moment to see if you have something unique, since you were just rummaging around in your.
We don't have any glue, so we're trying the chopstick to see if it's the same idea or not. If it's bad, we'll stop.
So, rummaging around the room, not very ASMR.
For my hair,
You ruined
people
it.
say don't use Scantu.
It looks like she's wearing a Hawaiian shirt of some type. This might be Vinnie Paulino's cousin. Well, nothing else looks like Vinnie Paulino other than the shirt. Maybe cousin by marriage. Yeah, some Jennifer Grey going on. The hair there. And Jennifer Grey. Oh, guys. Son of Dad Dance. Son of Dad Dance is here. Yeah, Jennifer Grey. She did get her nose too nice because she had that unique look. Everyone knew her for it, and she just looks like, oh shit, Dad Dance. Get sexy for Jennifer Grey. Son of Dad Dance has gotten more moves. He's getting a little bit naked. Oh, look at those chesticles moving. Those aren't quite mummy milkers, but he can work up to them. And a Dr. Chow for the last woman. Oh. Get out of here. Snapchat. I'm watching Son of Dad Dance. And we saw, starting out, Dad Dance with just one move. Son of Dad Dance. He's really getting the face going, too. Dad Dance just kept the same face. Son of Dad Dance, he's really facialing it up. Oh, shit. And break. Nice performance, Son of Dad Dance. Thank you so much for seeing what you offer even more than your dad. And we thought at the start that we had the King of Dance, and Blippy Trance is our usual theme. The one that Annie was asking about, Disco of the 70s by Frank Schroeder from HappySoulMusic.com. And we will take a little break from TikTok Lives to highlight a certain TikTok creator. There are two creators I could have chose from. We were talking of sugar babies earlier today and yesterday. And yeah, our buddy Russell Hartley doesn't know the difference between sugar babies and hookers taking advantage of you. So let's take a look at a real sugar baby. Alexa Stone, 69, is going out with a man about double her age, and he pays for everything, and she fucks the shit out of him and looks hot. Come on. You can do it, baby.
You know what you're going to give me in the car on the way home?
What?
Head.
Shoe?
Oh, and you got to get a sugar baby that's a silly goose. You don't want one with no personality whatsoever. That's why, I forget her sugar daddy's name. Apollo Stone, 1776, has more videos of her being all sugar baby-like. And, yeah, 2 accounts that you can see this sugar baby in it up.
What do you have?
Giant AirPod.
Why?
Birdie would love that.
Music. Because big AirPod. No, like.
Ooh, ass in the mirror. Ass in the mirror. Even better than the vag in the front. Actually, equally. Equal. Front and back. We're both looking fantastic right there. And we have just a few more. They don't have too many long videos. Or maybe they did. And I was just like, fuck this long video.
Guess where I got us dinner reservations tonight?
Wait.
At home, bitch.
No.
They like Naruto run away from the having to cook dinner. They both know that's a joke. I'm sure she can't cook a damn thing at all. But here is the type of food that she can whip up.
You got?
I have snacks.
You got snacks?
Oh yeah, she is like they are broadcasting their fetish. Just like the man yesterday with the real doll mukbangs. There's some people without shame, and they have no shame in this sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship.
Is she watching anime too?
What kind of question was that?
What do you got?
I have nerd clusters, beef and cheese sticks, pretzels, popcorn, drinks, and protein and peanut butter cups.
So that is how a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship looks like when it's not just a hooker who's rolling you for money, as described by Russell Hartley yesterday. And the dance party is over. We still have some boobies. What other things? I forget what else fun we have coming up in this one that our editor, who is totally a different person, otherwise this wouldn't be a real react video. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Dayla saying son of dad dance went to Dayla Academy of Face Acting. All right. I may have to get a job with you. I got some good face acting tips to get out there, but it helps with the rubber face. We can do things to emote. Like that's one thing with Bryan Cranston that made him such an excellent both comedic and dramatic actor is that he has got a very elastic face. He has a very expressive face. So here we go. We are out on the lawn with John. That's what John is trying to do with Gina Bobina. He is being very creepy. John Melendez is with the chatter. Gina Bobina looking lovingly. I believe Annie was telling me she's 19. So so maybe John's mom will now have a sugar baby the same way she has a place in Cape Coral. You see, I've got a sugar baby, but for tax reasons, my mom is paying for all her stuff. That is a meal to go with a movie, and we're not sure if she can whip up a sandwich or not, but she can whip up some popcorn in a bowl. And now we go to earlier in the morning. We have 10:40 a.m. I'm rounding up to 11 a.m. on TikTok. I forgot my fucking overlay again.
I'm so sick of y'all dumb Freddy Krueger looking motherfucking asses. Golly, man. You lucky this ain't Gunsmoke. You motherfucking lucky this ain't Gunsmoke. Look how you keeping your eye on me. Bye, fucking drawing your ass so fucking fast. Fuck him, man.
Leave me alone.
You weren't here for the
Why
whole
me?
conversation, and you best not come run.
Once again, Stuttering John references.
Don't even come talk shit. Don't do it, man. You gonna come running up, start yelling at me. You don't even know what the fuck was said. That bitch ain't got nothing to say.
My shit ain't even with you.
Nice neighbor. Nice fucking neighbor. You fucking bitch. Fuck these motherfuckers, man.
So I take it you didn't.
I swear to God, man.
Y'all could private message.
I take it he didn't get the cup of sugar he came to borrow.
If you're lonely, just private message each other.
He's getting out of there before he does start throwing hands. Taking his four-wheeler back to his own property.
And want to have a conversation. Amari Price.
Get hold of my chat. Go private message each other.
We got a lot of people that.
Wonder if she gets all dark side Phil, and she's like, "You're derailing my chat by talking to each other. Talk about me." Here we see a successful ASMR, unlike the rummaging through the drawer Jennifer Grey lady. Oh, and here we have a little bit of meditative talk. Who are you? It is a thought-inducing whiteboard. I don't know. I think I'm a bigger fan of Sophia's meditations, where she shakes her boobies, and it's an excuse to shake your boobies much more than actual meditation. What else? What other thought-inducing sayings do you have for us? Asking. Mini Daylaw and Big Daylaw look to be having an Austin Powers dynamic. Mini Daylaw, you're being very silly to Big Daylaw. Oh, here we go. We have another thought-inducing. Do we know each other? That's you're trying to be deep, but that's just a literal question. How is your day? Might as well have been your next meditative thought. get us going and thinking. Yay! Sophia, we're on Meditative Talk. So we have an upgrade to the meditation from a masky woman looking at us to a busty woman looking at us. First time I've seen her hair down. She usually has it up. Best meditative streamer on all of TikTok. She just deleted something. I missed what she deleted. I haven't been paying attention to the comments like I used to. Some comments are on fire, but for me to actually do a show, I'm going to be reacting just to the person there. Some green contact lenses in. She would be, oh fuck, what movie am I thinking of? The Green-Eyed Lady. Kurt Russell. Big Time in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China. You would be sought after in Big Trouble in Little China till they found out they
I
were.
totally forgot about that. So I did a social psych paper on furries, and basically talked about the stigma that exists around furries. And one of the things that we talked about is that stigma exists because it's true. Like, not for everybody.
There's furries that like to fuck in the furry outfits in public
on some kind of fact,
and
whether
piss.
it's one person or two people or 1,000,
yeah.
There's a reason that stigma exists. So I basically talked about why stigma exists, why furries are not great, why people don't like furries.
What was that
and then
furry
the difference
convention
between,
where they just fucking trashed the place? Everyone knows about that.
Convention to join?
Even just
right Twix, by the way.
peripherally, like I do.
Conventions near me.
And look at that outfit. She did put some
I'm
work
not gonna
into
answer
that.
So I make suits from.
Oh,
I
here we
use
go.
my foam is from Joann's.
Phone from
I get a
Joann's.
lot of fur from Fursuit Supplies and
Fursuit
Howl
Supplies.
Fabric.
Out fabric. Okay. You've got the ingredients. If anyone is interested in joining Stinky here on Furry Talk, you've got the base ingredients.
Hey, Aiden, what's up? I love you.
Literally stink, because they like.
Are you sending
piss
this
on
to your friend
themselves.
who's a non-furry? Because if you are, that's really funny. You know what you can always do is learn how to draw. Hey, David, that's not very nice. Everybody point and laugh at David.
Okay, so I was paying attention to David. I knew she had a grudge against David. He put KY money. What am I missing there? He didn't spam it hard. He just put it a couple of times. KY money. I'm not sure why we're all.
He's going in the timeout corner. David gets put in timeout.
Once again, very much in meditative talk, we have someone at the end of their yoga practice. They are getting to the. Fuck, I forget the terms. It's been a long time since I went to a yoga class. I was about to say vinyasa, but that's the flow type of yoga I like. She's the corpse pose. Oh, I heard a news story recently. A bunch of yoga practitioners in the park got the police called on them because some guys saw them doing corpse pose and thought it was a bunch of dead bodies. As you see, she's not quite there yet, but she's working up to it. Hey there. Dancing for money. So not a stripper, like go-go dancer. She was the end of yoga, as I was saying. She was getting into corpse pose, where you very much it's the end of everything. You're calming yourself down. Imagine if there was a bit Milton did 3 weeks ago doing mini Milton stuff, and I recycled it. Oh, I didn't realize this was a recycled bit. Oh, here you go. We got you in person this time. Buy my art. Just give us one sale. He's got himself on loop, really asking you to buy his art. And the sad part is he probably did make a living off of his art at one point, and now it's dried up, and it stinks. You do what you absolutely love, That's what I did in Los Angeles for 4 seasons. And for a show that no one watched, 4 seasons is a great run. Fantastic to do what I loved for that long. He was playing Zelda, I believe. He played Sonic earlier, but yeah, he just plays video games. And yeah, he's making himself look pathetic, that guy. But he doesn't really interact with the audience. Oh, more Spider-Man NPCs. This is what happens to our hero Spider-Man when he becomes an NPC. They then multiply, and then Trevor can just knock him off his car by driving at a low speed.
Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream.
Look away, De La.
Lollipop.
We now have the symbiote Spider-Man
Thank you for the
NPC,
lollipop.
and he let himself go a little bit. That's beyond a 36 waist.
Thank you for the ice cream. Wow. Oh,
That's
super hungry.
above a 40 waist, I believe.
Workout. Yeah, it's time for workout. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for workout.
Oh my goodness.
Strong, you know?
Rochi,
Time for workout.
I think you've cracked the code. We have seen Cardiff with that mask. We have seen Cardiff with that body. Okay, Mr. Electric. I can't wait to see your end game with this Spider-Man NPC.
Thank you for the hot dog. Oh, super good though. Oh, super hungry too.
You know Cardiff has an end game with this. He'll kick it up into phase 2 after months on end of this seeming like all he's interested in doing. This almost got cut out, but I do like to get a baseline of the monotony that goes on as well. So I don't want to give the false impression that it's all NPCs and neighbors a feuding and a fussing, because sometimes you have got a model's face. You have got striking features, miss. You can model things that aren't just spicy like the rest of the women here on the TikTok lives. And that's why I'm sticking around. This may not be a booby lady. She got some boobies, though. Yeah, very striking features. She can be cast in so many roles. Like seeing someone who is good for a part, like the new Ahsoka. I don't think they got the right actress for Sabine. There's just... and from a pretty lady to playing in the dirt. Oh, hello. Are you simulcasting Spicy?
Dropped my speaker.
Nice gimmick there.
Cool, because I called you a snitch. Because you told on me.
Who reported me for sucking cock on TikTok? It was a joke. I wasn't really sucking cock. It just looked like it.
But this is the other account.
And from a striking lady to a beefy man.
Missing, so we lost the entire community 1 month ago, also 3 weeks ago.
Oh, and this beefy man lost a lot of his...
some right answers.
Yeah, that's a big problem in relying on the money only from these platforms. At any point, bam, you're gone. Start from zero. Paywall content is where it's at.
Okay, what else would you like to know or to see?
I would like to see the hog. I did talk over. I think he said he was 350 pounds of pure muscle. So, like, yeah, the rest of his body is now fucking huge. And his head is still just a human-sized head, G-Rob. Oh, my goodness. Someone would shoot him and bring him in as a Bigfoot. Not since Homer Simpson in 1989 has that happened. And here we have Naomi in weird font, getting ready for the day. I love me some tattoos. I love me some, what did they call it? Vivid-haired girls. Let's talk about our mommy and daddy issues. And then maybe we will do other things. Naked hugging, I called it. And then maybe we'll hug, and then maybe we'll hug naked. And she has the glasses for the nerd look as well. You can pull off quite a few looks there, Miss Naomi.
So I like literally just woke up.
Literally.
Or
He's in the
this
literally
one chick's
club.
level like 1,000. I'm like, holy crap. You must not really have anything to do.
She's not a bad-looking woman. She just came right after several gorgeous women. We need to put you somewhere else in here, and I will think you were more attractive, lady. And this guy's actually fucking with the people.
You can see that, understandable. Oh yeah, 100%.
Did you see what nonsense was going on there? So we've got a glass marked boys, and if you give a weight, he will throw some seeds into the boys. If you give a rose, he will throw some seeds into the girls. And so it's a competition, boys versus girls, but he keeps getting roses and he keeps putting it into the boys. Yes, we are about to return to Kirby Sonic. I just had to analyze the madness.
You can see
was
that,
going on
understandable.
there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, I didn't turn Tickfinity on, did I?
I love
chat.
these hack mods.
We're gonna finish this level up and then I'll get all that situated.
And what abilities does Kirby have? Show us Kirby's
But no,
special
I figured we would
abilities.
try something different this morning since we're coming back. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it because I know I am.
Yeah, here we go. He's going to
One
show us
little
Kirby's
thing right here.
ability.
If you're just doing it, you wonder what Kirby's power is because he has his own power.
Yay!
He cannot gain abilities. However, another day, another stream. What's up, Mike?
Okay,
How
so
you
we
doing?
can't get the
Brady, I
special
reached my live goal,
boobies.
so I did the
You
outfit
can't get the
change.
special boobies in this one.
I'm gonna go lay out in the sun after this. So
How that sentence went. Not
Sorry, I
large
was gone
boobies,
for so
but
long.
she
It's okay, it
has
took a
a
long
little
time
bit of an
to
undersized bikini,
change,
so they're
don't worry
busting
about
out
that. I
a good
wasn't
bit.
present for a little while.
Nicely done, Carmen.
Do I have another TikTok? I do. That one I do not live stream on though. I just kind of make my TikToks and repurpose them from that one.
Oh, so you can repurpose from
Thank
live.
you for the rose.
Or
Thank you for the rose.
you might have to do something.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you don't need big boobies to have great boobies. Those are not big boobies, but those are some great boobies.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep liking another 10K likes, and I will do 10 jumping jacks.
She's got some cheeks on her. Are those natural?
Thank you guys.
Those-
Thank you for the lollipop.
Those are some
Lollipop.
puffed up cheeks.
Lollipop.
Yeah, it is. She put some effort into that hair, and I do like the two-tone color, the highlights and stuff. When it's done right, it looks very well. Looks like we just missed Hexy 2 getting dunked into the tank. There is another way of begging for money and stuff. Does it tell which one? We've just got off to the side which ones he's asking for. Doesn't tell exactly when he gets dunked, but might as well do a little dance.
On your own thing.
The hair did add to the total package, though,
Okay, so
Rochi.
now let's go.
We weren't looking at her hair, but it did add to the total package.
Oi, Bruno, Zé da Pinga. Diz aí, obrigado pelos likes.
NPCs around the world.
Meu Zé da Pinga, todo mundo aqui, Zé da Pinga.
Zé da Pinga, Zé da Pinga.
Sabe o Hunter Zé da Pinga, sabe também Zé da Pinga.
Pinga? Isn't that
Saudade
penis?
Zé da Pinga. Sabe Eduzinho Zé da Pinga.
Yeah, you're talking about wieners.
Leandro Zé da Pinga. Sabe Jordan Zé da Pinga. Dina Zé da Pinga.
Tell us more about the wieners.
Yeah.
New variation. I have not seen a woman in a bucket in these beauty pageants before. And looks like someone just gifted something to get her out of the bucket. So Bucket Girl, I guess she's leading now. She was at a deficit, but now Bucket Girl is the only one that we're seeing.
Actually kind of sick.
And over to Pokemon.
kinda sick.
It's an Asian invasion. Your penis is so big. It's such a big American penis.
Kadabra.
More mods. I love the Fighting Frankenstein mod. There was an actual sequel to Punch Out. I think he went to Mars or something. Looks like number 2 won the beauty competition, and now she is doing her thing there. We still haven't found where in the TikTok is Balin. That's what this show spun out of. Stuttering John's Shuli Detractor show, which also I would put up against any one of Tara Mooney's essays. My thesis statement of why Shuli stinks and Carl doesn't was proved a little more in each episode, and I believe I have stronger thesis statements in that than Tara Mooney has in any of her videos. Who was asking about the clown? There's the Discord that was asked about. I did get a fresh link to make sure it is not broken. But we've been doing a post-show voice chat a few times. So I'll jump in there for about a half hour or so after the episode.
I gotta hydrate my lips.
So there was our sexy clown getting into clown outfits.
The little man. They're up. They got up
Her
early
kitty
today.
voice. And here, not a furry, just a little cat lady.
100.
Do you see how she's reflecting the gameplay? And how many people?
No shotgun. I need a
5 people
shotgun.
watching. This is why 5 people are watching.
Finally.
It looks good on
I'm
Twitch,
looking.
not as good on TikTok.
Ganzer Werkzeugkasten, cool. Mir geht's gut, danke schön. Wie geht's euch? Let's go, guys. Keep double tapping. The more you tap, the more you share, the better. Je mehr wir liken, je mehr wir teilen, desto besser. When you do it like that.
Cassie Baxter's sister. Thanks for that suggestion. And
Imagine, like,
another sexy clown.
being
Definitely
a full-grown woman.
Another
and
Cassie
having a
Baxter
family.
episode coming soon in the coming weeks. Great poll,
Go
Dayla, on
online
finding Cassie
to
Baxter.
Make fun of teenagers. That's so funny. That's pathetic.
That cat lady's cutesy cat voice. The man.
No.
I do not remember Hannah Minx. I'm drawing a blank on Hannah Minx, Isaac Walmart. And as you see, both of our clowns getting into makeup at 11:30 a.m., getting ready for their day of clowning. She is not using official clown makeup.
Page looks
So
very
she does not plan to be running around throwing pies. She's just doing it for the looks. Hello.
It's dishes time.
Nice hair.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Good morning. I'm guessing some of you woke up on the right side of the bed because you are just being the freaking sweetest. And I really appreciate that.
Aw,
Because
nice
there's some
cat.
mean people out there. Like cottage cheese belongs in the fridge guy. He's an asshole.
Cottage cheese belongs in the fridge guy. Annie will not smash. Cottage cheese belongs in the fridge girl. I love big hair. Like the 80s big hair. I absolutely adore some big hair. That will give you a few extra points. And looks like Monsieur has some competition with that guy lifting some weights. We have a mukbang. Those are moving. Those are live squid. Live squid mukbang. So this is a thing. Has anyone had live squid? I've had fried calamari. It's a kind of squid. Live squid is a new one. Like we saw some moving in there. Yeah, calamari, Dayla and I have had. I haven't had it any other way but deep fried, that calamari. So this one is a new, like they have suckers on them. Can't they get suckered onto your throat? they're trying to live, and they've got those suckers. Wouldn't they try to latch onto your throat? Oof. All right, America. New mukbang product.
Line the boat, 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 line the boat.
We don't see many men doing the NPC.
TiktTok. Line the boat, line the boat.
Find this one entertaining.
Line the boat, line the boat.
Calisthenics. Help me get in my morning workout by sending me gifts. Otherwise, I'm just going to do this.
My life. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much.
Jean-Claude Van Damme himself in his SUV broadcasting. Dane Cook, I stumbled upon one of his first lives, and I just spent the whole time talking about grooming while him and his fiancée were hanging out in their jacuzzi.
Sally Metz Brown, thank you. Love JC.
He cries himself to sleep, Annie. Like
thank you.
Everyone who does the NPC trend.
BJ Jackson, thank you.
Yep, Rochi, I didn't even see your chat. You and I are on the same wavelength. That man
Tony
cries himself to sleep. Not Jean-Claude Van Damme, though. He has a nice mattress full of money. He doesn't need to cry himself to sleep. Imagine dying because you choked on an octopus. Like those suckers. What Marty Feldman die of? It was like bad oysters. And they weren't actively trying to kill him as he ate them.
She's a beautiful soul.
I mentioned Marty Feldman on Harrison Young yesterday. You didn't know who he was. Oh my goodness, it's Ryback.
And mistruths out there on the situation. But I've
This could be another episode of co-host auditions.
And the truth is going to win. I've been blessed to get my health back. And 41 years young. And
okay, the truth is he talking about the conspiracy that Vince McMahon has with Elon Musk and all the other billionaires that Ryback can't get his voice out there. Yes, a man who was kind of almost a main eventer in the WWE for almost a year, 10 years ago. He says that he is not popular anymore because he is being held down by his former boss and all the billionaires. It is not because that he just hasn't been doing anything and he lost popularity. And that's the way fame and popularity work. Almost no one stays popular throughout their lifetime. Frank Sinatra, you lucky bastard.
And no grays, hungrier than ever. And I've got a lot of great things going on. And I do look forward to eventually getting cleared and being back in wrestling in some way, shape, or form.
It's not hard to get back into wrestling in any way, shape, or form. Yes, this is transforming into a co-host audition with some start-stop. There is so many promoters who shouldn't be promoters. Tony Khan, not even in the equation that you could go and get an I don't know if you could get an inflated payday anymore, being that you didn't cash in on the independent wrestling scene right after you were at your hottest. That's what people always do when they get fired from WWE. They go out to the independent scene immediately when their non-compete is over because that's when they get the most cash, not a decade after. When did you wrestle your last match, Ryback? Like 6 years ago, right?
Need to frequently ask questions. I just need to add a disclaimer. I'm going to just put that up. I'm going to have to just type this all up and I'll put it on the website and just post it daily on it and just daily for the 5 people on X that sees my post. The same 5 people every day.
The same 5 people see my post, and it's because there's a conspiracy against me, not because people just don't interact and don't look at my tweets. I interacted with your tweet a little while ago. I'm surprised you didn't block me.
With it. Linda, I asked Linda, I just say, how can I have a conversation with you? Nothing. You would just think that you would just have to say, like, I just want everyone to see what, like, I already know of just like how crazy this all is. Is like, you guys can see, I hope you guys get an understanding of how the world works of these evil corporations. And like, it is not healthy. It's not good with any of it, but I am one of the chosen ones. I've been the chosen one.
He's not talking about being a Jewish fellow. He is a chosen one that the elite have chosen to push down
for whatever reason, and we are gonna fight this all the way through, and we're gonna win. Because I don't stop. I just keep coming. That's what she said.
Hey-o, you got a Michael Scott in. Look at you. You're
Thank
developing.
You, Ryback should take out Gunther. You deserve it. Thanks.
And some fans saying that he should get after Gunther, one of the best wrestlers around today. Dreamhaven was the band. Vibin was the unique song on that one. That has been our TikTok around the clock for today. And there will be some NPCs going forward, De La. I will try to keep them at a minimum. Like especially the experiment with the lady with the bird. I kept her NPC on for way too long. I loved it. I've got to find out what me and my audience will love, and I stayed on her for way too long. So yeah, a little bit of a new editing strategy. I took out the title cards. Neither of those were straight through. Just a new editing strategy of when I flip. Just immediately put another one without the big noticeable 3 minutes later title card. Where was that? Yeah, we've had a few ladies with birds, and yeah, we had a lot of cringe. Ryback, I do believe, will be the first one to have a fourth co-host audition with me. I haven't sought after getting a guest spot on WATP yet, but Ryback would be at the top of my list when I come to Carl with my proposal. I haven't asked because I feel like I need to build up some clout for a while. Carl Hamburger did let me have one segment to plug the Shuli Detractor Show months ago, and I don't want to be pushy. I want to be sure that he sees I'm serious about this. I'm doing my own thing. I'm just not a hanger-oner, clout chasing like anyone else. Darkside Phil would say, why would I go on someone else's show? To cross-promote. And I should start doing that. I should have the new show that I actually have guests on coming up in October. I do need to start my LLC. I should have started that earlier this week because there's business expenses that I need to write off that have to do with this show with other pre-production. And before I start that, I need to just getting the things legal. I've been told by many people it's very simple, but doing the LLC and making things legal, having a business account, just want to make sure I'm doing everything right, and doing legal stuff is intimidating. That is all for this broadcast week. Thank you for joining once again, Rochi, King of all diffs, De La, Annie. I believe this is the first time you're joining in live. Thank you so much, everyone. I've certainly I'm forgetting someone. I can't do these roll calls at the end because I'm going to miss people. But thank you all so much for joining. I don't think I'm going to do a Sunday show for a while. I think I'm going to start paring it down, do 4 shows a week for a little bit, and then probably down to 3 when I do need to get a job. This hobby doesn't pay, but doing 5 shows a week at the same time, just consistency, I believe, could help speed up the growing process of this. Yes, King of all diffs. I bring my laptop to the coffee shop, to the brewery. I took my Hollywood phony behavior, and it is now here and somewhere. And especially because just working from home does not work as well for me to get my brain moving. Like I need that college library type thing. G-Rob is who I forgot. Yes, G-Rob was a very early viewer. Thank you so much for coming in, all of you. Yes, Rochi was right after you, G-Rob, saying, I know who you forgot, motherfucker. And yeah, that's it. I've got to be careful about doing these shout outs when I don't have everyone written down in front of me. I might miss somebody. That was the show for this week. Trisha Paytas coming up. James Rolfe. I might do him in a couple of weeks next week, but yeah, I found a video of the unfunny angry video game nerd. Man, that fucking guy, when he is not doing the angry video game nerd videos for YouTube, they stink. He is. I just uncovered him on Opie and Anthony, the angry video game nerd James Rolfe on Opie and Anthony. Every question is just a one-word answer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was good. Not good. Off the cuff. And Joey C was not a fan of this week's episode. Trisha Paytas for sure next week. I think we're going to do a zoologist next week. Do like many people do on late night talk shows. Ooh, Harrison Young. Has he ever had a zoologist? That would be something to see. Thank you all for joining. And feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Places all join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LSMFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right to you, honey, with the right left date. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girls. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LSMFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.